Good morning, Lana Scott Lighthouse. So, yesterday, one of my favorite tarot readers did a reading that I looked at it halfway through because I was trying to do some stuff around here because it's freezing cold in North California right now. And I'm older, so I wake up in the middle of the night a lot. And I woke up in the middle of the night and I decided to look at the rest of the reading. And I was just in awe that she was touching on some things that I had already thought of, that had come into my mind during different readings. I've watched this one particular reader it's been over a year and a half now. She is the main reason why her and my spirit guides and my angels and people, you hear them, even if you don't know what they're saying, even if you don't know that's where the thoughts are coming from. She actually did a reading one time called, and she was talking about, do you have thoughts that are really yours sometimes? And sometimes they're not. And she made me realize a lot of things. And she's highly intuitive. And I'm going to try not to cry because I get really emotional. This is a tribute to San of SanTarot. This lady is in Canada, so she knows the snow. And I'm learning about the snow. But she is highly intuitive, very gifted, and extremely humble. She just reads the cards like she sees them. And because of her and my angels and my spirit guides, and other people are seeing the same thing I'm seeing because they're talking about it in her comments. So I know they are. And some of us are picking up on some energies that she's picking up on. And it's all a little different. It's different for everybody, as you know, if any of you look at tarot card readings. But she's touching on some things that I realized last night really became clear. Some of the ideas I've had, like the idea for a charity that I wanted to have. Somebody else had something similar idea. Actually, quite a couple of different people that have looked at her readings that I've looked in the comments of over the past year have had similar ideas or similar parts of the same idea. And it just made me aware of how much, well, for one, we're all connected. And people, if you don't believe it, we're all humanity. If you're a person, if you're a human being, you are part of the overall giant collective that is humanity. Okay? We are all connected because we're all human. You get what I'm saying? Just like all cats are part of the cat species, we are all connected. We all come from the same source. We all come from the same, whether you believe in the Bible, or you believe that we came from apes, or however you believe, we are all part of the same connected. And we all have intuition. We all have prophetic dreams at different times. All of us, everybody's got something different. So this is a little tribute to San, because San has, over the past year and a half, the intuitive hits that I was getting that she helped me make sense out of. Her readings helped me make sense out of them. And her readings have become more and more collective. Every once in a while one will pop up that isn't. But for me, I find something in every single one of them, which isn't something I find in other tarot readers. The other thing is that a lot of tarot readers talk about different people in your life, different where you prosperity. They talk about all these different things. Some readers do a lot of love readings and people. San's readings are totally different. Now, there's one or two other readers out there. There's probably actually more, but I don't know of all of them. But I do know of San. And I have had so many ideas and sparks and things, that intuitive hits, that I'll see readings of hers and there'll be just one or two sentences in her whole thing. I'll go, oh my God, that's what I thought of. And I'm not even doing tarot card readings. So she is definitely, as I've tuned into her readings and her specific energy, it has really helped me to realize that it's helped open up my own intuition. I have had my own psychic dreams before. I've had prophetic dreams come true before. I actually had a dream one time. Well, it wasn't a dream. It was prophetic. I felt like I was there. I had a dream one time. I had been, at the time, and this was over 20 years ago, I was doing having prophetic dreams because I thought maybe if I had some dreams that could save someone, help someone. So I was really focused on that. I was doing a lot of candle stuff. I was focusing on having prophetic dreams because I wanted to help people. And I had a dream that there was a fire. And all I could see was the smoke and the flames, but I knew there was at least 4 or 5 kids. There was a couple of adults. I knew a couple of children had passed away. And the next morning when I went to work, I was a security guard at the time in Tampa, Florida. I went to work And I'm looking through the paper, and I open up the paper to the human interest page, and there is a story about a migrant worker. I actually cut it out. He was at work. His wife and his sister-in-law and their 5 kids were in their house. And it was one of those little migrant houses, and it was in Florida. This house caught on fire, and they lost 2 or 3 of the 5 children that were in the house. I even knew some of the ages of the children. There was like 1 or 2 toddlers. There was like a 3 or 4-year-old and a 5-year-old and I think a 6-year-old. 2 of those babies lost their lives. And I knew that in my dream. And I was like, well, and I didn't even think about it. I mean, I had the dream. I thought about it that morning when I got up. And then I go to work that afternoon, and there's the article in the newspaper. And somewhere I still have it. And I was like, oh my God, what good does it do to have this dream? I mean, it felt like I had been there, but I couldn't save those babies. I mean, this was over 20 years ago. But at any rate, we all have different times where you just know. You just know. Your intuition tells you, and you just know. So mine has opened up a lot more, and I'm more open to everything. And so this is a tribute to San, because her readings are getting more and more where I'm seeing things, and I'm not even doing tarot card readings, but I'm understanding and I'm knowing that these are meant. So I don't know what it all means. All I know is that because of San at SanTarot, girl, this is a tribute to you, because you are doing such awesome work, and in a way that I'm not seeing anyone else do it. And maybe there's some other readers out there that are. I'm not saying there aren't. But you are definitely a big torch bearer. And this is a tribute to you. And I just keep up the great work. And I hope this doesn't embarrass you. It really is a tribute to you, because my gifts have opened up, and apparently from the comments I'm reading in your readings, other people, their gifts are opening up even more too. And just keep up the awesome work. You seem to be tapped into something that, I don't know, you just seem to pick up on some energies that well, I'm picking up on some of them, I guess, because you'll do a reading and I'll be like, oh my God, I thought the same thing. And it's not like the Cancer reading last night. Girl, I'm just telling you. So this is a tribute to lovely San at SanTarot. If y'all like this video, please check out her channel. She is awesome. If you like this video, like, subscribe, and share. There are other people out there, I'm sure, that don't even look at tarot readings that are having the same intuitive hits. Not everybody feels comfortable. And it doesn't matter what religion you are, what color your skin, where you're from. All of us have those types of intuitive hits in one way, shape, or another. Rather it's thoughts, or something you touch, or something you dream about, or your inner knowing. Your soul always knows. Your angels, your spirit guides, and mine talk to me all the time. And when they're not talking to me, sometimes I hear them off talking to someone else. I don't always know what they're saying, but when my ears ring, I know they're talking. So you can call me crazy. I don't care, but I bet your ears ring too. So anyway, Lana, Scott, San, please keep up the wonderful work. We love you. Lana, Scott, Lighthouse.